It's being widely reported that the Land Acquisition Act that came into effect on 1st January 2014 evoked sharp reactions from India Inc. for its stringent land acquisition provisions. Soon after coming to power, BJP government decided to dilute certain provisions of the law to make it more industry friendly and pro-growth, like doing away with the consent clause for certain category of projects. Now, this has triggered a wide-scale protest from the opposition, political parties, farmers and BJP allies alike, and we've been, of course, reporting that continuously. The government finally had to soften its stand and please all quarters. Oinitam Oja reports on the pullback and tells you what its implications are.
After weeks of discussions and disruptions and 2 days of marathon debate, the BJP government had to climb down and bring in 9 amendments to ensure that its version of Land Acquisition Act passed the Lok Sabha test. The amendments were brought in to dilute some of the provisions that the BJP government brought in through an ordinance in December last. Parliament's seal of approval is necessary to make these changes part of the law.
There is need to simplify the land purchase facilities in India. It certainly is an environment where land price is very expensive as a general concept, and the second element is that people can hold out against completion of purchase of land and therefore hold up significant infrastructure developments or projects.
The BJP government managed to get the Land Act passed in Lok Sabha amid walkouts by Congress, Trinamool Congress, Samajwadi Party, RJD and BJD, while its ally Shiv Sena abstained from voting. The BJP, however, stuck to its earlier stand of doing away with consent clause for certain category of projects and social impact assessment. But it had to soften its stand and bring in these amendments so that the government could move on its growth agenda with minimal roadblocks. Social infrastructure projects to be taken up under the PPP route would no longer be part of the exempted category. Panchayat's nod might be made mandatory for acquiring land in tribal areas. Government may acquire land for government bodies and corporations. Farmers will have easy hearing and appeal, and this will be done at the district level. Ceiling on land acquisition for industrial corridors, highways and railway lines have been put in place. The term private entity will now be replaced by the term private enterprise. Compulsory employment to one member of the affected family of farm laborers will now be part of the law.
Land acquisition has been a political issue, and it has hardly been an economical issue. Once you look at it from the economical point of view, it is a must. I mean, how can we grow on a reasonable pace where everybody says that we should touch double digits without infrastructure, without defense, without progress happening in different cities, different parts of India? For that you need land.
Back channel parleys, a little give and take, and the advantages of being in majority helped BJP clear the bill in Lok Sabha. But the government cannot breathe easy yet. Given the minority status of BJP in Rajya Sabha and the fact that several of its allies too are against certain provisions of the bill, getting the bill cleared in the upper house could prove to be a litmus test for the government and its reforms agenda. In New Delhi, Oinitam Oja, NDTV.
All right, let's get our callers now online. We've got Mr. O.P. Gupta on the phone line. Mr. Gupta, thank you very much. Go ahead, sir. How can we help you? Tell us your question.
Yeah, hi. This is his granddaughter, Neha Gupta. My grandfather can't really hear properly. Okay. So I'll be asking the question on his behalf, if that's okay.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Neha.
He's an old man. He's a super senior citizen of over 80 years. And both my grandparents are retired. And they're looking for a accommodation in the senior